This is a tutorial to help you get started using Google Drive. Google Drive is the way that you're going to keep all of your files in your Google account organized. So a couple of things, as you see right here on my home page of my Google Drive, you can see I have icons representing all of my folders, and then if I scroll up, I have pictures to represent all of my files. If you would like to change that, right over here at the side, you can click on this button and that will change your layout to a list instead of icons for everything. Some people prefer the list, some people prefer the icons. So this is your spot to toggle back and forth. The next thing about Google Drive is organization. So you want to keep all of your files organized. Right here you've got My Drive, and anything that you want to create new, you're going to click right here on the plus sign beside the word new, and you can see you can create a new folder, or you can create a type of document or a sheets file or a slides file or forms or drawings, etc. So you can create any of these items by clicking on the plus sign. The folders, the file uploads, those are probably going to be the buttons that are going to be most used in the organization process. You can see that I have all different types of folders. If I want to create a new folder, again, I just click the new and do new folder. I'm just going to call this one Delete Me. So here it is right here. You notice it was highlighted in blue. So that's my new folder. If I double click to open my new folder, you can see there's nothing in there right now. So you have the option to load files from your computer onto your Google Drive account, or you can move files from one folder to the other. I'm going to click on File Upload. I'm going to just upload some random file from my computer to my folder. You see over here at the bottom right corner, it tells you when the upload has been completed. If I click on My Drive again, that's going to take me back to where I can see the list of everything that I have. And my folder name was Delete Me, so I'm going to double click on that now. And then now inside that folder, you can see that the logo that I uploaded is there. So sometimes you want to swap files from one folder to another. I'm going to just pick one of these random files, and I'm going to move it to a different folder. So you have a couple of options. You can click and drag it into the other folder, or you can right click on that file and you can go right here to the move to. So I'm going to do that, go move to. I get to choose where I want that moved. I do not want it in the Magnolia Schools folder anymore, so I'm going to click the back arrow. I want to put that file in the Delete Me folder. So I'm going to find my folder. I'm going to click on it to select it. And then I'm going to click on Move. I'm going to go back to the home page of my drive, find my Delete Me folder, and then you see there's that random picture that I stuck in there, and now it is in the Delete Me folder instead of the Magnolia Schools folder. Occasionally you may have the need to rename a file. So I'm going to hit my little back arrow up here. And since I didn't know what that was, I want to rename that file to something that makes more sense. So if I right click on that file, I can go right here to rename. And that makes a little more sense than just some random number. And I'll click OK. And then you can see the file has been renamed. If there are any files that you no longer want, all you have to do is click the file. You can just drag that file to the trash can down here where it says trash. Occasionally you'll get someone to share some files with you. The Shared With Me section right here is where you'll find any files that have been shared with you. You can see right here I have several files that were shared with me. If you need to share a file with someone, I'm going to show you a couple of things about how to do that. You can right click and right here choose Share. You're going to be asked to type in the email address of the person that you would like to share that file with. And then right here, you notice it says editor. When I share this file with her, she can edit the file or change the file, do anything she wants to that file and it's going to save those changes. However, I might not really want her to be able to do that. I might just want her to be able to look at the file. If you just want someone to be able to look at the file, you're going to choose the viewer right here. If you want someone to be able to look at the file and make comments on the file, then you're going to select this one right here, the commenter. So I'm going to select viewer, and then if you want to, you can type a message right here, and you can put a check mark right here if you want that person to get a notification that you've shared a file with them. Uncheck it if you do not want them to get a notification. That's up to you. And then you'll click on send, and then that will share that file with that person. Sometimes when you are working on projects together or in a group or on a team or something like that, you might want more than one person to be able to collaborate on that file. So sharing that file with the other people in your group or your team or whatever allows each person to have access to that file. You, as the owner of that file, can choose whether you want to grant that person to have editing rights or just commenting or just to look at the file. So that kind of depends on you and who the people are on your team as to how you set those permissions on those files when you share them.